I think the best laugh is, though, is when you go on these bloody television things. You have some bloody laugh with them, you know. Oh, you get some weird buggers there. Oh, you do. I went to that bloody Gazette programme. Somebody said, you know, Jackie is here, Jackie. Is that bloody Jackie Collins, you know, Joan Collins' sister? I said, who's he driving for this week? It was bloody 8 week for me. Then we had some silly twat from BBC Two. Rang up, would you come down on BBC Two on Saturday? I said, I can't, I'm going to a donkey derby. It was a bloody vagrant's cricket club at Crewe. I was performing on my motorbike, you know, the ladder of death and all that bloody rubbish. And the wall of fire for the kids. Somebody said, hey, mate, you bring your motorbike, we're running a donkey derby, we've got to get some money quick. I said, why? He said, some silly twat forgot to put the water tank in the roof of the pavilion. So we've got to raise about 500 quid immediately. There's to be no cricket this bloody season. I said, I said, all right then. Anyway, said, you bring your motorbike and do a few stunts, you see. Shoot the balloons and try and kill the bobby, you know. And all this. So I said, all right. So he said, we're having a donkey derby, and this silly bugger rung up from London. Can you imagine it? He's sitting in St Martin's Square. I can just imagine this bugger in one of these here upholstered chairs, you know they are, with his chucker boots on and his Savile Row suit. We wondered if you'd come down and BBC Two on Saturday. I said, I can't come on Saturday. I said, I've got to go to a donkey derby. And there was a silence. What on earth is a donkey derby? Well, here's me sitting there in my bloody shirt tail on the bottom of our stairs trying to explain to this bugger in London what a donkey derby is. I said, well, they run donkeys round the field. I said, they have to have a horseshoe-shaped course because the little buggers won't go past the place. Won't go past the place they started from. Have you ever tried it? This twat had never been out of Greater London. He doesn't know what sort of sports us peasants indulge in. You know, and they think we're round the bloody twist to start with, you know. So, I said, well, I said, anyway, I'm taking my motorbike. Oh, that made it worse. Well, what do you want to do motorcycle? A donkey derby for? You know? I said, never mind. I said, I can't come on Saturday, you know. Oh, very well, you know, click. I thought, that's the last we've heard of bloody Shepherd's Bush 8000 or whatever it was. Or Sloane, something or other. Anyway, by God, I went to the donkey. The following Monday, it was on again. Oh, we've been considering. They better consider this. They've had high-level bloody talks about this. We wondered if you'd come this Saturday. I said, I said, oh, I said, but hold your foot up a bit. I said, how much am I getting? Then we might look bloody daft, you know. Oh, well, we give you 20 guineas. Well, they give me that when I went on bloody Gazette at Granada. When I got to jump in my car and go up to bloody Didsbury or Manchester there, you know. I said, oh, no. I said, I can get that from the Splinter Group in Manchester. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, he didn't like that. No. Oh, bloody hell, he was falling out with me then. Oh, I see, he said, yes. I said, oh, yes. He said, well, we'll give you reasonable expenses. I said, well, I've got to get a bloody A-ride to get to Crewe Station. I said, then it cost me about £7 on the train. I said, it's a long way. I said, where is your place? He said, Hammersmith Studios. I said, well, Christ, that's an awful long way from here. You know. I said, it must cost me £7 on the train to get to London. He said, well, surely that's first class. I said, well, I said, we like to travel in style now and again, you know. A silly buggers sort of thing. Oh, well, very well, we won't argue. We'll give you another 10 guineas. We'll make it 30 guineas. You see. And you meet Mr. Liam Nolan in the pub across the road. It's bloody dangerous, that. In the pub. across the road from the studios at 1:30. I said, all right, I'll be there. So I rung Harold Buckley up and said, hey, Harold, do you fancy a bit of telly on Saturday? He said, aye, where are we going? I said, we're going to London and we're going in your bloody car. It's sickening, isn't it? Anyway, we pedals off down there. We're there at 11:45 and get in the pub. Ooh, we had touch of the bloody delicious tremblings, a bit of the lotion. Well, come 1 o'clock, you know, the place was in bloody uproar. These cockneys were trying to take the piss out of us. Peasants, you know. And we were doing it to them quietly, you know. We was having a laugh between us, you know. Hey, well, the bugger didn't come until 1:45. By that time, it was really a rollicking good do going on, you know. I can see him now, and he comes through the door, and his bloody face fell a yap. No, we were just on frigging in the rigging then, you know. You're not Mr. Bates? I said, I am. How did you guess? Don't have any more. I said, get off, lad. You can have a bloody drink with us. I said, I'm not bloody coming in. We had to get one, though. Anyway, he got us in the studio, Christ. We went in the studio. And as we gets in there, Harold, hey, look at this, matey. Look at this bloody lad. What's that, Harold? And there's this dressing room door, Blaster Bates and Al Karan, you know. This bugger starts apologising. I said, what? He said, I'm very sorry, Mr. I said, what's the matter, lad? He said, well, I hope you don't mind sharing the dressing room. I said, sharing it? I said, I don't want a bloody dressing room, I'm dressed. Anyway, we had a look around, see. So I said, now, will you sit there, like at a table like this, like you were in there. I sat here, and nobody was sat there, though. You know, more or less, you sit there and behave your bloody self, you know. Anyway, these bloody lights start coming on. They bring this group on. They're twanging and making a bloody row. Wasn't making much notice of them. Then there was another table up about where that wall is there, and this Peter Haig comes, and he sits down with this James Mason, you know, the film man. And a bloody cat under his arm, you know, a bloody louse-ridden bloody animal. Looks like he got the bloody mange, you know. If he'd have been up here, I'd have bloody shot it. Anyhow, talking about with this moth-eaten cat. We have some weird ideas down there, don't we? Anyhow, he wouldn't have made a bloody good pie, you know. So, he was... Peter, he was chatting, and then this lady that trained those animals for a film they made called Incredible Journey or something, or that she trained 2 dogs and a bloody cat. She's about the only bugger, then he sends them amongst them. Anyway, he was talking to them, just then Gay Byrne comes and sits, I was sitting there, and Gay Byrne comes and sits there, and he said, how do you like being in London? I said, well, not much different than bloody Sandbach Town Hall's a bit bigger. I said, I don't suppose you get the complaints we get up. So we were just talking like this, took no notice, like, and we were only just chatting. Anyway, just then he said, by the way, he said, and his tone changed because I was too pissed to bother about this. He said, we've just seen you knock down one of these huge chimney stacks on the monitor. He said, how do you get them to drop in such a confined space? I thought he was being very formal, because I took no notice. I didn't... Yeah. I said, well, I've got a touch like a bloody midwife. You know. We were on the air then. And this was just to make me feel at home before, but I was too much at home. And it was a live show. And 330,000 bloody people knew that Batesy had got a touch like a bloody midwife. And not only that, Harold Buckley, who was in the wings, could see it, and the manager said, you come up lovely, you know. Then the phone, he said, if you'd have seen that bloody, him that's just backed up with him, what's your name? He said he was glued, and his nose on the bloody glass panel. But it was too late. And then the phone started going. Who's the new male nurse you've got in the studio? 200 phone calls in a quarter of an hour. Everybody wanted to know where he was working. You know, with a touch like that. What a scream it was. Well, he said, he come to me after, he said, well, we give you 17 minutes, you were supposed to only to have 10. He said, I'll tell you this, one more crack like that, he said, my finger was on that bloody button, you'd have been off and no 30 guineas. Wow, bloody amazing. Any questions now?